Guys, quick, you only have 5 seconds to leave a like and subscribe, or this spider will crawl in your mouth when you're asleep in bed tonight. Do you want to be gifted a free skin from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on and comment your epic game ID down below, letting me know also what you'd like to receive in terms of a gift off me. Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be showcasing a Season 11 teaser trailer. That's right, considering the fact there's only around 20 days left of this season at the time of me recording this video, obviously everything is coming together now in terms of the storyline and the developments into the next season, which obviously is fully showcased and determined in the next season trailer. But before we hop into showcasing this teaser trailer itself, we firstly need to understand what's upcoming in terms of the live event, as every live event every season is linked to said cinematic trailer or story trailer for the next season. Thankfully, data miners around the community across social media have been able to pull from the files and determine what's going to be upcoming this season for the live event, and let's just say, based off everything I'm about to show you guys, obviously before I tell you, it's going to be the biggest live event we've ever seen, with a contribution of every prior live event or event that's ever occurred in Battle Royale to change the map making some form of appearance. So make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, because honestly, you guys don't want to miss any second of this, and ultimately by the end of the video you'll not only understand what's going to be showcased in the next season trailer, but also what's coming in the next few days for the live event and the developments made toward its occurrence. Anyways, with all that said, before we showcase the trailer itself, you guys, as previously mentioned, will need to understand what's upcoming and ultimately what Season X has been building up to this entire time. As many of you may know, Season X is a time twist of prior seasons and ulterior dimensions, with things being pulled back through from the past and these ulterior parallel universes themselves. We first initially saw this trait with the Frozen in Time meteor being a prior cinematic event from Season 4, obviously frozen now in time hovering above Dusty Depot, and one more important one in most recent times would be the Kevin the Cube floating island form making a reappearance, but obviously not in the exact same way of which it once stood, obviously confirming a parallel universe between dimensions is going on here. Literally everything that's made a reappearance this season ultimately has not been what it once was exactly. With that said, and with us obviously knowing that every live event is going to be making a contribution for a major one this season, what's going to be implemented next in terms of developments made toward this occurrence at the end of the season? Well, obviously Dusty Depot has been teased by Donald Mustard to be a pinnacle factor this season, and obviously this has been showcased literally throughout the map changes that have been developing it over the past few weeks. Previously, we only saw the rift beacons being made or manufactured here to then be transported to several named locations or POIs, but now we can not only see the start construction to something even bigger exceeding the height limit of the roof, but data miners, as previously mentioned, have dug into the files and determined that what's being built here is the rocket again from Season 4, which was initially launched. Not only did you guys need to know that this was happening, obviously to understand the teaser trailer that we're going to be showcasing very soon in just a second, but also you needed to understand how this was possible, obviously because of an appearance of another protagonist in our Fortnite storyline, a character that seemingly has been changed throughout this dimension of the Visitor, being the scientist which originally was named in the files Visitor Volta. The reason we know the original Visitor wasn't making this rocket or constructing the rift beacons themselves is because of the fact he's obviously still manning the exact rocket of which he originally launched in Season 4, but showcased of that in the Season X trailer. Considering we also know everything pulled back this season from an ulterior dimension or time in Battle Royale is not the same, it's definitely safe to say that the Visitor that would have originally crash landed will not be exact, and obviously because of that be a different, one of his kind, one of 7 to be exact. The key word in 1 of 7 here is very important in the scientist bio or the character description, considering this has also been applied 1 of 7 to the end of the visitor's bio. As everybody knows right now, with the Visitor being responsible for starting our Fortnite storyline, or ultimately being responsible for a storyline being implemented in Fortnite Battle Royale, with his reappearance this season in Forefront and with others of his kind making an appearance, it's definitely safe to say that this is foreshadowing the biggest live event ever to ultimately conclude the Fortnite storyline as we know, transporting us to even potentially a brand new map for Season 11, which we're going to be confirming leaked from the files at the end of the video after I showcase the trailer. Now that you guys understand the magnitude of what's going to be going down here in these final days of Season X, let's roll the trailer. But bear in mind everything I've mentioned and the importance of the rocket, or rockets should I say, the one being constructed at Dusty Depot and the one that's obviously showcased throughout this ulterior dimension manned by the original visitor in the Season X trailer, so I hope you all enjoy. Now that you guys have seen the trailer, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the fan who made this, Toffeecat, who will be linked in the video description down below, so make sure to go and subscribe to his channel for that amazing work. Obviously this was not the official trailer, hence why official is not in the title or announced trailer to trick you guys into thinking that this was the case, but ultimately, considering we're going to be transported to a new map that we're going to be getting to how we know this in a second for Season 11, it ultimately makes sense for Epic Games to not only release a cinematic or story trailer like they do every season alongside another Battle Pass trailer, but a tribute trailer to the once was Fortnite storyline, as it will be diversing into something completely different after Season 10 at the start of Season 11. Despite us not knowing exactly what's going to be going down or showcased throughout the live event, or what characters particularly will be making a more important appearance, we have leaked from the files the aftermath of these events, or event, the major one occurring. As previously mentioned, obviously I believe we're going to be transported to a new map, and these leaks by Hypex may sway your mind in thinking this way too. Obviously right here on screen, as you can see, we have 11 new named locations or POIs that are going to be implemented at the start of Season 11. As you can see in the tweet, they named the following: Beachy Bluffs, Camp Cod, Dirty Docks, Frenzy Farm, Holly Hedges, Lazy Lake, Mountain Meadow, Power Plant, Slurpy Swamp, Sunny Shores, and Weeping Woods. Typically every season we see small map changes or one major one in a particular area. For example, this season the Meteor that's being pulled back through time with the new implementation or reinstation of Dusty Depot, the prime named location. We never usually see this many POIs or map changes implemented that are new anyways, which leads me to largely believe that the Fortnite Battle Royale Island is either going to see a complete new revamp, everything taken out and literally be remade, or we're going to be transported to a brand new Battle Royale arena, a brand new Fortnite Island. The more likely theory to come true here is ultimately a reskin of the Fortnite Island, with every named location or POI being remastered, or ultimately revamped, considering we have a lot of named locations here in this list that was leaked of POIs or named locations that sound very similar to once was named locations. For example, Weeping Woods obviously sounding a lot like Wailing Woods, Sunny Shores obviously sounding like Sunny Steps, Slurpy Swamp could be an indication for what Moisty Mire is going to turn into, Power Plant obviously at the pressure plant that once was anyways, Frenzy Farm could obviously be Anarchy Acres remastered, considering this was a farm ripped out of the game or a farm-like location a long time ago, and Beachy Bluffs obviously because of the fact we have a lot of sand regions, whether it's at Lazy Lagoon or Paradise Palms. Out of the 11 listed named locations or POIs listed here, let me know what you're most excited for upon these being implemented. Honestly, I'm really excited to see Lazy Lake, considering ultimately we presume anyways that this is going to be a remastered version of Loot Lake, and Loot Lake has evolved a lot over the time it's been in Battle Royale, so I'm really interested to see what they do with it next. Either way, with everything mentioned in today's video and shown, that's all I've got to show you guys today. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful or informative or enjoyed the trailer, make sure you're leaving a like on the video down below and subscribing to the channel with the post notification bell turned on so you never miss a future upload when I upload whatever I upload regarding the developments and upcoming events of Season X leading toward its end and the start of Season 11. Hopefully I can recognise you guys from becoming actives in the future comments of my future videos to come, and I'm out. Have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one. Take it easy, and as always, peace.